Success is not always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work gains success. Greatness will come. Welcome to meeting number 26 of Trainers Toastmasters Club. I, Sindhumol Thomas, the Sergeant at Arms of Trainers Toastmasters Club. Before we start today's meeting, we have certain ground rules. Please keep your mobiles and other gadgets switched off or in silent mode so that it will not disturb the meeting proceedings. Please do participate actively in the training segment and the following evaluation segment to contribute to the trainer's performance in future. Keep a pen and paper close by so that you can note down whatever important you feel during the meeting. Now let's read out the club mission of Toastmasters International. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, let me welcome the president of the club. He is the past District 20 director and a great motivational speaker and an inspiration to me since I joined Toastmasters. Please put your hands together to welcome the president of the club, DTM Dr. Mohamed Makhlouf. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Sindhumol Thomas, for this amazing introduction. Thank you all for being there for Trainers Toastmasters Club, which is a group of trainers that would like to sharpen their skills by providing a training session every month or 2 training sessions every month to improve the Toastmasters community and at the same time to sharpen their skills, to learn new skills. And at the same time, in between us as trainers, we are having a lot of activities which is specific for Trainers Toastmasters Club. I would like to welcome our guests for tonight. Our area director, Dinesh Kumarpal. Welcome, Toastmaster Dinesh. Our friend and member with us in many clubs, Toastmaster Srinivas Shalipati. Welcome and have a great night, Toastmaster Srinivas. Division H Director, DTM Siham Mohamed. Welcome, DTM Siham. And Division G Director, DTM Dareen Al-Hajjar. Welcome, DTM Dareen. So happy to have you today, and we are expecting more to join us today, inshallah. I would love to thank who works behind the scene, DTM Wafa Salman, DTM Kajetim Barito, DTM Najwa Salman, and DTM Sindhumol Thomas to make this meeting happen today. Our agenda is simple. I don't think there is any changes in the agenda. So let's move on directly and officially open the meeting and hand the meeting to a great friend, a great leader, a great presenter, past Division F Director, one who decide, put a vision, and go and achieve what he decide to, and plan and achieve what he decide to from the beginning. With a big round of applause, help me welcome our MC for today, or DTM Kajetin Barito.
Thank you, Dr. Makhlouf. As we all know, and for our guest today, Trainers is a unique club. We do not conduct a typical Toastmasters meetings. We are here to learn from each other, upgrade our skills as trainers, And I must say that whatever happens sometimes when I'm busy, when it comes to a trainer's meeting, whoever gives the training, I always make it a point to attend these meetings because we learn from each other so much. And that's one thing what this club is all about, that you may think that I know how to train, but when you see each other and you incorporate, let's say, from each other's techniques, tools, then you become more than the sum of the club itself, because you incorporate all of these things. And so we focus on training. And those of you who are attending here today, I hope you have come to learn. Sergeant at Arms has already instructed you to get a pen and paper, because here we are not listening. The objective is here not listening. We are active listening. We are always taking part. We are always answering. And that's how we learn. So our format is very simple. Normally in our meeting, we will give 2 trainings of around 45 to 50 minutes. But today we have only 1 training. So we will immerse ourselves. If there is time required for some extra activity, more time in the breakout rooms, then we have that luxury today. And I'm hoping myself to learn something exciting. Of course, we as a club, we have only one important role, and that is the role of the timer. And today our timer is our vivacious member, Toastmaster Najwa Salman, and she will be telling us how she's going to time this meeting. Toastmaster Najwa.
Good evening, everyone. As a timer for today, my role is to monitor the timing in general, and then I will show my background screen related to the segment itself. I will inform it based on the training segment or the speaker once he started. Thank you.
Thank you, Najwa. And let's dive right into our session today. And the session is going to be conducted by our club president, our past District 20 Director, Dr. DTM. And today we are going to talk about leadership access, or at least he is going to talk about leadership access. I don't know what it is, but I'm eager to learn. Dr. Mohamed Makhlouf is a certified self-development coach and trainer with more than 10 years experience in sales. He started as a medical representative and moved up to be a product manager of a leading pharmaceutical company. He has been training the sales and marketing teams, selling skills for years. And today, we are honored that he has decided to deliver his training session on leadership access for us. As mentioned at the beginning, it's one session. Suppose we are expecting around 50 minutes, but might be 5-10 minutes here and there. Grab your seats, glass of water, some popcorn, paper and pencil, and let's see what leadership access is all about. And to do that, I'll hand over the podium to Dr. Mohamed Makhlouf. Over to you, Doctor.
DTM Kajetan, thank you very much for this amazing introduction. I'm actually overwhelmed. Thank you all for joining today. I was planning to do some icebreaker to know each other and to break the ice between the trainees. And then I found that we all one family, and I think no need to have an icebreaker between us because we know each other very well. So let's start directly to our training session for today. Leadership access, unleashing your leadership potentials. My name, as DTM Raymond said, Mohamed Makhlouf, and I believe that change starts from within. We just need to decide to change. I'm a certified coach, certified trainer from AITD, and distinguished Toastmasters, preparing to have my second DTM soon, inshallah. A few rules. You are all at home, you know the exit. Mobile phones, I hope that you will keep it aside to focus on the training. Mics, please mute your mics unless you want to ask any question, and if so, just not to overlap the voices and be able to hear each other, please raise your hands and then unmute yourself. And at the end, there is a chat box. We will have many questions, and if you need also to ask questions, you may use the chat box. Please enjoy to learn and learn to enjoy. And as I used to say, are we ready? If we are ready, thumb up as DTM Gadgetin is doing. Yes, DTM Najwa. Yes. All perfect. Great. We want to welcome also past area director Ghada Taj Al Muluk. Welcome, Ghada.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for the invitation. Hello, all.
First of all, there is a question always comes to my mind when I'm speaking about leadership. What is the relation between leadership and change? Do you believe that there is a relation between change and leadership? I will send you now in the chat box a link. Please write word or few words that represent in the chat box. Sorry, I will stop sharing now and I will put the link. Yes, here is the link. In this link, write word or more than one word that you believe this is the relation between leadership and change. And I will present what you will write now. Wow. Teamwork, result, impact, communication, adaptable, influence, yes, outlook, impact, responsibility. Commitment, great. Yes, leading situation, effect, exactly. Charisma, wow, wow, very good. I think majority of us participated. Okay, great. What is the common thing between all these words? What do you think? What is the most common in all these words? By the way, all these words are characteristics of leadership. But at the same time, all had embedded inside kind of change. Right or wrong? If you accept that, please thumb up. Yes, yes. So, let's return back to our presentation again, and let's see what we have here. It was said that leadership has a little to do with control and everything to do with change. So you can't control or force people to do what you want. You can only convince them to do what you want if it becomes a need for them. It becomes a need for them. So on the chat box, can we write why people are not doing what they're supposed to do? Why people are not doing what they're supposed to do? Why they need to be changed? Why they need leaders? Why they are not doing what they're supposed to do? Irresponsibility, distracted, not focused. What else? Not willing to change. Exactly. Yes, sometimes they are afraid. Many times they doesn't know. Yes, they are lazy. Their priorities, exactly, DTM Kajetan, their priorities are different. They are still in their comfort zone. Exactly, Najwa, very nice word. They don't like to change. I want to stay on as I am now. I don't want to change anything. So it was said that either they don't know, or they don't know how to do it, or they think that all they are doing is right. What they are doing now is right. There is a lot of obstacles beyond what they will do. They think that this will not work. What you are saying is not working. Something is more important, as Kajetan said. There is no positive consequences on changing what they are doing, or there is a lot of negative consequences if we change, or they have a personal limitations, or there is a personal problems between each other or between the managers or the leaders that prevent them to change, prevent them to go to the new island, to go to the new vision. And here it comes, the new vision, the change to the new distant, the change to the new world, the change to the new vision. So from that, we concluded that where there is change, we need leaders to guide this change, to help us as a team, as a group, as an organization to reach the vision, the required change, the desired state that we want to reach. So, the more things change, the more we need leaders. When things are uncertain, and the common criteria of all changes is uncertainty. I don't know what will happen if I did this change. Till I tried and fail or succeed. Leaders are change agents. They lead organizational and cultural change. So the leader is a change agent. He has a different vision. He has a different goals, and innovative goals and innovative change. A highly skilled leader is able to facilitate a complete cultural makeover. So our journey today will dance between these three words: leadership, change, and vision. We nearly understand what is leadership and what is change. Now I need somebody to define or give me an idea about what is vision. What do we mean by vision? Majority of us are DTMs. We finished our DTM project, and the first thing you have to do in the DTM project is to define a vision, a mission, goals, and plans. So what is vision? Yes, Kajetan, please go ahead.
I mean, there are multiple definitions, but a very simple way of saying a vision is a state you would like to be in future.
Yes, Yes. So here there is two words, there's two key words in the definition of Kaizen. First is the state. Second is the future. So there is no vision in the current present time. There is no vision happened in the past. The vision should be in the future. And second, there should be something, there should be structure, there should be plan, not just a dream. How can we change dream to vision? Who can tell me? How can we change dream to vision? Yes, Dr. Wafa.
By writing a clear plan and
Exactly.
steps.
And plans. Designing a plan, designing a step, so the dream will become a vision, and the vision can be achieved by achieving step-by-step plan. Great. Again, there is a very nice definition happening these days called the leadership dance. Did anyone hear about it?
Yes, I did.
Yes, please tell us about it.
This was in a district council meeting in the year 2015 or 2016, I'm not sure. You did this during a parliamentary session.
No, yes, I did that. We were dancing about the parliamentary procedures. Yes, but here I'm talking about a little bit different dance. If you are working in a team, or you are working in an organization, when I'm asking you, where are you now? This depends on what? The lady in purple, in what is this color, ladies?
Green.
This is green?
This is turquoise, actually, but it can be green.
Najwa, do you agree on that? As she said, turquoise?
It's turquoise, but really close
Turquoise is the right
to
color.
light blue green, yeah.
Light blue green. No, turquoise is more easier. Okay, the lady in turquoise. If I'm asking you, where is the lady in turquoise? How you will define her position?
In the center.
Related to what? In the center of the room, or in the center of the group, or in the center between? In the center of what?
In the center of her colleagues.
So you are relating her to the surrounding group. So you can't define her position without defining the position of others. So if we are considering this is an organization, and I want to define the position of supervisor in the organization, I have to define it related to people or positions above him and positions below him.
Yes, the hierarchical structure.
Exactly. It's like a dancing pole, a dancing floor. When you are dancing, if I'm asking you, where are you now? You will say, I am between this guy and that guy, and in front of that and behind that. And again, if I want you to tell me what is your next step, you will tell me my next step depends on the step of other guy. If two are dancing together, Najwa, if two are dancing together, each one will dance depending on the steps of the other partner.
They tango together.
Leadership is the same. Leadership is the same. When you are, as written here, where you are at any given time depends on where the people are or the organization is. That's why it is like a dance. Knowing the next step depends on where the other is. So by that, sometimes the leader can dance tango, slowly, one by one, talking to one by one of his team. Sometimes the leader can dance Zumba, where all the team knows what he wants to do and everybody is working together like in Zumba. And many other kinds of dance we can apply to the situational leadership of each leader. So this is the leadership depth. Today, we are speaking about 10 core roles of the leader. And don't think that they are in a hierarchy or they are steps one by one. No, the leader is always dancing between the 10 core roles of leadership. So every day you are taking more than one role as a leader in your organization. And that takes us to the leadership axis. The leadership axis is derived from something called change axis. They discovered the change axis in 1995, and it was discovered by one and improved by Michael Hall. I got certified from Michael Hall as a transformative coach where leadership axes are there. The first axe is the motivational axe, where the role of the leader here is challenger and awakener. And we will explain each axe together, and we will have exercise on each axe. The second one is the meaning axe or the vision axe, where the leader here will play the role of the framer and the activist who will activate the meaning, who will activate the vision. And the third is the commitment axe, where the leader here will play the collaborator role, the collaborator role and the enroller role. Then the solution axe, the fourth axe, where he will play the reinforcer or the problem definer and the problem solver. And the last axe here is the integration axe, where he will play the tester and the cheerleader, leader. And in integration here, we can say it's called Kaizen axe. So these are the 5 axes. The leader will play a role, 2 roles in each axe. So, are we ready to start? Before starting, I want to say a very small thing. We are here speaking mainly about the change. And to have a change, you should have definitely a vision. So, let's consider any change is a vision. So, you have a vision. And from this vision, we will start the 5 axes of leadership. So, DTM Wafa, we will divide the audience into 2 groups. Each group will have a vision. Yes, each group will have a vision. And we will start working step by step on this vision to reach with the group the vision and achieve it. Are we ready, leaders?
Yes, we are ready. Repeat again what you decide the vision.
Each group in the breakout room, in the first breakout room, each group will decide the vision to work on it through the 5 steps or the 5 axes of leadership. And in each exercise, we will work on this vision.
Can we be one group or 2 groups?
Yes, why not? We can be a one group. No issues at all. Yes, we are still 9 members, I think. Yes, we can stay here and have it as a one group. This will save a lot of time. And we can discuss everything here. Okay, let's start by saying that this vision has 2 stages. any vision has two stages. Stage one, which is creating the vision. Stage two, implementing the vision. So stage one, which is creating the vision, is the first two axes, motivation and meaning. So motivation and meaning is stage one, creating a vision. Stage two, implementing the vision, is the three other parts: commitment, solution, and integration. Yes, DTM Dinish. Yes, Eddie Dinish.
No, I didn't say anything, maybe by mistake.
Okay, no problem. So let's start by creating our vision first. You are seeing many things wrong in the organization that you are in. Many challenges, many needs are not satisfied, many problems we are all facing. And you are a leader. And you have a solution for this problem, or for these needs, or for these challenges. You have a vision to improve the organization, the team, the group you are working with, to reach the goal, this vision. So at the beginning, step one, what you should do. First of all, you should motivate the people to go with you to this vision, to accompany you to this vision. So the first step is to create the energy for change. The energy for change is the motivation. How we can do that? To motivate people, you have two things to do. Any kind of motivation, you have two things to do. The first thing is to take them away from the current status. Take them away from the current situation. Where there is a problem, there is needs, there is many things. And take them towards the desired state, desired situation. So there is two ways. One, away from the bad thing, the pain they are feeling now, and take them to the pleasure where they will go in the desired state. So the strength of the motivation depends on what now? The strength of your motivation to your team depends on what?
The willingness to challenge.
The pain and the pleasure.
Yeah.
Right? So the more pain they are feeling, the more they want to change. And the more pleasure they are expecting to have, the more they will change. The more motivation they will change. The more motivation they will have. So you as a leader, you will be first a challenger. You will see the present and the past, and see the problems, and see the needs that they will have, and feel it, and see where is the problem here, and how can we solve it. So you will be a crisis leadership. Feel the current problem, feel the current conflict. And at the same time, you will be awakener. You will awaken them to see the future, to see a great future, a great vision that you are giving to them. So you will motivate them towards the vision. See the future, inspire them to reach there, share with them your vision, increase their emotions towards the pain and towards the pleasure. Is that clear, or I'm not clear enough? Any question? Okay, so as first role as a motivation axis, you will be a challenger to challenge them to change their current situation and awaken them to reach their desired situation or desired state. But before that, you yourself should understand the problems where and how can we solve it to reach this vision. How you can do that? As coaches, we believe in questions. And in each role, you will be asked a few questions. If you answer these questions, you will reach, you will know how to motivate, how much your team is motivated towards your vision. So first, identify the challenge, means the current situation, means the problems, the needs, the challenges that they are facing, and awaken the vision to reach the desired state they want to reach. Okay, let's put vision first. Who have any vision? Let's have a vision for even our club. We are all now Toastmasters. We can have a vision for our club. Okay, so, okay. Our goal is to be a president distinguished. Our vision to meet in person. Every meeting is like a TEDx event. Wow.
I totally agree. I was going to say that, really.
Wow. Okay. Okay. This is a great vision. Do we all agree on that? Amazing. So, let's answer these questions. Who has a great leadership challenge before you? Who else does the challenge affect? If we have one like Samer, who is in Saudi, and he is member in the club, so he will be affected by this vision, right? Also, let's think from our current situation. This challenge means the current situation. What is our current situation? We are fed up from Zoom meetings. There is no more audience. There is restricted games. There is restricted tools to interact with the audience and inspire them. We as a club, as a trainers, we need to meet physical to what? Why I'm the only one who's speaking? Team, are you there? Okay.
Yes, doctor, we are here.
Yes, Dinesh.
Yeah, we are here.
Okay, how bad are things now? How bad will they get in the future if we continue like that?
Members would not be willing to join online any longer.
Exactly. Why they are doing that? What this means to them?
Because it's become so monotonous.
Exactly. 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 It becomes a monotonous. So, by asking yourself and asking your team such simple questions, they will say that one more question here is very important. What is the worst thing that will happen without this change? If we didn't do this vision, what will happen?
Maybe we will die down as a club.
Exactly. Nobody from our club want to say it. Open your mic, Kajetan, say it. Wafa, we will die as a club if we didn't do this vision. Najwa, you will be happy. No more meetings on Sunday.
I totally agree. I'm with, let's go back to physical as fast as we can.
Okay,
Really, to
great.
save all the clubs.
Great. So now all of us are half motivated to do this job. Yes, Gadget, the feeling of human connection is missing in online meeting. As trainers, we need to practice our skills in person. Exactly. So let's move to the next step. Now you will motivate them to the pleasure. Who wants the vision? Who of you wants the vision? How many of you wants the vision? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. You don't want this vision. 4. Kajetan. 5. Srinivas. Okay, amazing. Amazing. All of us want this change. Okay. What is your vision and solution? So the vision is to meet in person, where every meeting is like a TEDx event. What is the solution?
Find a venue.
This is the problems. So let's step by step have the solution. Yes, Kajetan.
Oh, that was the raised hand from the previous
Okay.
this thing. But yeah, the solution, of course, is to start framing a mission statement to reach that state.
Perfect. Exactly. What do you see or imagine that you want to move forward? Are we seeing ourselves on the huge stage with the background, black background at the back, and a very beautiful MC introducing you to the middle of the stage with a huge theater in front of you with a lot of audience, more than thousands of audience clapping for you, entering the middle of the stage, starting your workshop? Do you feel that? Starting your speech, starting your keynote, starting whatever. How much now you want that? From 0 to 10, how much do you want that? 10, Wafa. Who else? Yes, Kajetan, 10. 10 Najwa also. Amazing. What do they get from that? What you will get from that? What you will get from having this vision achieved? Kajetan, what you will get?
A sense of accomplishment, of personal accomplishment.
Personal accomplishment. What else, Wafa, you will get if you have this stage and present in front of all as a keynote speaker and trainer? Everybody knows, Wafa, what you will get.
I will get satisfaction. I will get power.
Wow.
I will be alive.
Amazing. What else? What you will get, Dinesh? Giving a keynote speech in front of thousands of people on a huge theater. This is our Toastmasters Club.
I think we will get the encouragement to improve further.
Yes, improve further. You will get opportunities, you will get jobs, you will get more keynote speeches. Siham, Dareen, do you want to add something? Yes.
That is it, to make more, to do more, to achieve more.
Yes, will motivate you to do more, will motivate you to improve more, to be to the level or benchmark of this level of keynote speakers. Okay, amazing. What is the biggest dream or value in this? What is the biggest dream or value in this? My value, my biggest dream is to be an international keynote speaker and trainer. This is my value, my dream. This was the dream of Wafa Salman in 1996, in 2016. Remember, Wafa? We have to return back to our dreams, to our values, why we joined Toastmasters, why we are here in this club. Wow. Wow. I think the training moved to another. Okay, amazing. Keep this vision, Kajetan, save this vision. We will use it to the next step. Okay? So now all of us are motivated. Did you understand what we did in the questions? We increase the pain of the current states and increase the pleasure of the desired state. You got the idea of motivating, getting the energy for people to change, for people to support your vision. For people to support your vision. Now, everybody is motivated. Now we need to change this motivation to the next step. Vision. We need to put a real vision. We need to put the meanings of each word in this vision, so nobody will be confused. Nobody will feel that he's not understanding. Welcome, Farhan.
Thank you.
So happy to have you, brother.
My pleasure.
Okay, so the vision and meaning. Here, the leader is working as a framer. We have here two games playing in the minds and hearts of each one, including yourself as a leader. The first is the inner game inside you. There is a dream where we want our club to have a physical meeting like TEDx event. But when you will present this vision, Kajetan, to the team, do you feel they will digest the meaning of TEDx event, the meaning of in person, what values, what principles, what guidelines we should put to this vision to make it more visionary, more meaningful, to close the frame so everybody in your team will understand this vision. So you yourself have to plan, to understand, to be ready to present, to put this vision as a vision statement, to write articles about TEDx events and Toastmasters and how can a club change from a regular club to a TEDx event club. These points, if you are not sure as a leader about it, if you didn't play the inner game properly and plan properly for your vision, trust me, half of your team will not follow your vision. Half of your team will not believe in it. So first of all, you have to have your inner game. Be ready to present your vision. Be ready to plan, be ready by planning, designing, ask others, brainstorm with leaders, other leaders in the club, put a strategy to reach this place, to reach this kind of vision. That's why we have club officers and members. These club officers are doing these actions, the inner game. Then go to the external, go to the outer game, the external. You will be as activist. What do we mean by activist here? You will be the first one to take the steps to the change, to take the steps to the vision. You should apply whatever you put as an inner game, you should apply it on yourself first, so others will follow. In this case, you will be a exemplary leader, model for the team. So in this fourth stage, you will be the model of your team. You will take risk, you will be pioneering, you will be the change you want others to do. How can we do that? Again, majority of leaders should be coaches, and coaches are leaders. So let's hear some questions for yourself and for your team. Are we ready? Where is the thumb up, guys? Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up. Here, we will speak about what is your plan? What is the new inner game to set? Inner game and the plan is inside you as a leader. How you are looking and understanding those who you are leading. Are you understanding your team? What the fear inside them from the change? What is the needs inside them to the change? What do you believe about this vision? About you being the leader of it? Are you believing in yourself that you can accomplish that or not? These questions are targeting not the conscious level. Believe me, they are targeting the unconscious level. So you have to think deep inside you. Are you ready to do this change? Are you ready to take this vision as a leader of it and take your team to achieve that, to get this change done? This is another question. Let's have this as a question. Wafa, do you believe about this vision? If this is your vision.
This is the vision that we agreed on. It's our vision. It's not my vision now.
No. First of all, it should be your vision. It
Yeah.
should be your belief.
Okay.
It should be you being able to take it forward as a leader.
Okay.
So now still it's an inner game.
Okay.
Once you believe in it, once you put the strategy to go further with this vision, it will be an external game now. You will present, start selling the idea to people, and that's and more and more.
So I do believe it's my vision.
Okay.
To meet in person.
Okay. What are the three most powerful and inspiring meanings that give sense to the change? We can make you, everybody can write on the chat or help Wafa even open his mic. Thank you, Dareed. Thank you.
Meeting can be fun.
Fun. So one word is fun. Guys, words, powerful words.
We will socialize.
That give sense to the change. Yes, Wafa?
We will socialize and talk to each other because we forget how to talk to person to person.
Okay, socialize and talk to each other, having fun. More powerful words. Guys, we need more. We are 9. We can have more powerful words. Something related to education, something related to communication. Together we are stronger. Yes, Siham, yes. But we are here more towards physical meetings. What is the most 3 words, powerful words for having physical meetings? rather than screen. Learning, yes. So fun, learning, and communicate with each other. Motivation, yes, we will be more motivated. So this is framing the meaning of the value, of the vision, putting principles, putting guidelines, putting values, putting strategies to start interacting with fun. Yes, excellent, Najwa. So number 4, have you begin to live the change you want to introduce? For myself, I started. I have the other club, Life Principles. We had our 4th meeting, physical, will be on Wednesday. So I'm living this change. And I want to start this change in Trainers Toastmasters Club. So I'm living this change. Do you know, exemplify the vision and difference? Can you give examples? Make it simple. Are you pioneering in that? We were the pioneers when we started the Zoom meetings. Now we need to be pioneers also, returning back to physical, and assume that we are pioneering as bilingual club to take this to the next, to take our meetings physical in Life Principles. Okay. What is the new outer game to launch? How you will convince people about that? Outer game here is very important. Great. Now you have the vision, you have the energy to change. Everything is very well done. You presented your vision in front of all, and people in front of you were saying, wow, as we said exactly when Kajetan said his vision. Wow, what a vision. Everybody was happy. But after few seconds, many of us will say, are we able to do that? Can we really achieve this? Can we really achieve this, Najwa? To have a meeting like TEDx? Do you feel that it's easy to have it? Can you be easily part of it? And stand in a stage like TEDx? So there is some doubts. We have the energy, but again, I need to have commitment from each member of my club, and to have this commitment not only from their minds, but from their hearts and lives, because this will affect your life. Now it's easy. You just join from the computer, from your bed even. But after that, you will take your car, go to the new place, start a meeting, staying there for 3 hours out of your house. Many things will change. Are we ready to do that now? All these things are in minds of your team. So how you can overcome that? As a collaborator, you should ask them to reflect. Do some reflection, comparison between the pros and cons of this vision. What is the positive side of achieving this vision? What is the negative sides of achieving this vision? And be ready, Kajetan, to overcome the cons. Right? And at the same time, you should be enroller. What do we mean by enroller? You should ask them to take a decision. Give you a commitment that we will work to achieve this vision. It's beneficial for everyone. They should buy the idea from you. They should buy the idea from you. And again, how we can do that? Again, we are coaches. We are doing everything by questions. So, as a collaborator, you will ask them about the pros and cons of going further for this thing, for this vision. But at the same time, when you are speaking about enrolling and taking a decision, you have to ask them or ask yourself first, do people feel that you are understanding their needs? Yes, I'm sure. Because when I was speaking with Najwa, I specifically defined the situation of Najwa now if we are saying let's have a physical meeting. So I'm understanding. So I have to find solutions for Najwa. Justification for the cons of this vision. I hope we can go to the breakout room, or even some of you can answer these questions, but I think, no, we still have time.
If it's 1 hour, we have 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, guys, we should answer these questions to be sure that you, as a collaborator, adjust or justify the pros and cons for the vision, and you, as an enrolling, be able to sell the vision and the team buy the vision and start working on it. Next, solutions. Now they give you the commitment. We will go with you to physical meetings. Now, Srinivas will start saying, what is the first problem, Srinivas, on the vision of Kaizen for our club? Where is the meeting? Where to hold the meeting?
Venue.
Yes, venue. No venues, right?
Yes.
Okay. There is many problems. Not only this. So first of all, you have to be a problem definer. The more you define the problem, the more you are making it logic, making it well defined, the more you can get a well-defined solution. So let's suppose we are speaking about the venue. Let's specify more what we need. Do we need any venue, or a specific venue, or a room at house of any one of us? So let's be more specific. There is another problem. We have to again take a permission from our families to leave them every two times each month for 4 hours. Can we have this time again back or no? How we can adjust the 1 hour before and 1 hour after the meeting, where we are in the traffic coming back to home or going to the venue? Do we still have any venues? See, I'm a definer, so I'm pessimistic, not optimistic at all. So here you should be pessimistic, Werner, raising the awareness of the problem. And after that, you should move to the second level, which is the visionary, optimistic. You have to be much more optimistic and find resources. The key here is resources. What is the resources that can help you solve this problem? Yes, there is the venues that we used to go last year before Corona. What about them? Can we go back to them? Did they start or not yet? There is new venues came up after Corona. How much they are? They are nearby or away. All these are resources. Where can you find these resources? And how can you use the resources properly to solve any of these problems? So you will be a problem solver through the resources. And resources is not only physical resources. Sometimes you may need inner resources to help you to achieve any of the problems, like commitment. You may raise the commitment back again in your team to solve one of the problems. Yes, we are committed to achieve this vision. Let's go ahead and give more time to them. How do you know that this is a problem? What criteria do you use for that decision? What is not working well? What is working well? All these questions to define properly the problem. Now, let's go for the solution. What have you attempted to do as a solution? What worked well before, like the venue of Salmiya that we used to have before, and then what didn't work in it? There was a noise, we need the mics, many things need to be corrected. So there is a problem and there is a solution. And there is lacking of money. How can we overcome that? We will ask our members, or we can ask people that will attend to pay some money. All these are kinds of of problems, and how can we solve it? We solve all our problems. Everything is very well done now. Let's move on to the first step, the first meeting, the first person. Reach on the stage and start speaking. This will achieve our goal, our vision, DTM Kajetan. The first person stand on the stage, start speaking. Do you think this will achieve our goal, our vision?
No, it is just the start.
Yes, a start to achieve our vision. Do you consider this the first step to achieve the vision?
It's a continuous improvement, because it's a meeting. It was not one event. The vision was for the club, which means it has to happen day after day, and that not day after day, but meeting after meeting, that same level of commitment and energy is required to really say that we have achieved our vision.
This is exactly what do we mean by Kaizen. Kaizen means continuous improvement. So we will have the first step, then the first meeting, then next meeting we will improve the first meeting. We will add more equipment, more people will come, more advertisement, then more and more improve and improve. Then we will move from this venue to another venue. We will return back to 30 KD instead of 15 KD. We will do many things depending on that. But first, you have to improve. You have to see where to improve. Yes, Dinesh, please.
Yeah, doctor, I would like to apologize not only to you all, because when contest briefing had to start, so I want to leave. Okay. I don't want to simple write message and escape. Just my great apology to all of you.
No problem. Thank you for attending. Thank you, Dinesh.
Others are waiting for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, integration means that the vision will reach the first step of application, and it will be integrated in the future actions of the team. It will be part of their lives. So, in this case, the leader will do two things. First, he will cheerleader, and second, he will refiner. He will be refiner. Cheerleaders means he will match the good things that the team did. So he will celebrate the achievements, he will support the people, he will recognize, he will honor those who did this huge thing. And refine and mismatch the things that didn't go well. There is some mistakes. He has to do follow-up, he has to do mentoring, he has to do feedback. All these things he has to look after to continuously improve what we already achieved as first step. So, but we have to do what I did with Kajite. We have to agree on the first step and the type of celebration that we will do when we achieve this first step. This is very important, not to demotivate your team, because they had done a great efforts to reach the vision. So once they start the first step, you have to celebrate it. How can we do that? We should ask ourselves and ask our team again. How will you know that your people will doing the first step? Very, very important. How you will honor and celebrate first sign of change. First sign of change you have to celebrate. Then how you will begin to do some testing. Very important. You will have Kaizen. So you will celebrate and then start to test the achievement that you did and what went well and what didn't work well. And how, where is the tools like 360 evaluation or evaluation sheet or evaluation, whatever way, whatever tool you will use, you should mention. And after that, you will identify and refine the points to improve. You will start speaking from the beginning. Start from motivation, then meaning the steps again, and see where are the weak points here, where are the weak points here, and corrected it. Maybe we have a point of TEDx, and we feel that TEDx is not applicable in our club. So let's refine TEDx to a training institute. I'm just thinking with you as a brainstorming. Instead of TEDx, which is not related too much to something like that, you know, and start improving. Summarize the meaning, the commitment. Some of them didn't give a full commitment, so we have to refine again and check the commitment. Who is aligned with you and who is not aligned with you in your team? Are there any interfaces or problems faced you during reaching this level or no? Again, you will dance always between these 10 roles as a leader. The 5 axes and the 10 roles. And trust me, if you follow these rules, you will succeed to achieve whatever vision you want to achieve for any of the clubs. Not only clubs, I mean for any vision you have as a team or a group or occupation or organization. If you want to change something in yourself, so this is another axis called the change axis, and we might speak about it in different session. Thank you very much for attending, and I'm sorry if it takes me a few longer time. Thank you very much, and back to our MC of today.
Thank you, Dr. Mohamed Makhlouf. I believe this was at least one of a very meaty kind of training, a lot of learnings even for me, and I do understand mission, vision, leadership, but always there are different ways we can look at things, and you have placed this 5 X's and the 8 roles that we constantly play in our lives in a very structured manner. And so if we want to drive change in our organization, you have given us like the blueprint of how we should approach it, right? So good information that we can use. Perhaps for the participants, if you would like to share this information, the PowerPoint, that would be great. It would be a good reference source for us, so that the questions that you have phrased, we can use them in our day-to-day life. And at the end of the day, any learning is to apply to our day-to-day life. Thank you very much for that. We do have time, so normally we share feedback form. I don't have today, but if our guests, especially starting with Srinivas and Darren, who have been with us patiently for the entire session, if you want to give feedback publicly, you can unmute yourself and share a few thoughts of what you have learned. You're on mute right now, Srinivas.
I certainly would like to give a feedback. I mean, Trainers Toastmasters Club should be thanked for this particular session and also for this particular thought to bring about a change in people and make them more effective leaders. And today's session especially has got lots and lots of good ingredients or good approach, I would say, rather, to enhance working conditions in a corporate and also change the outlook of an individual as a team member. Thank you very much for this presentation, Dr. Makhlouf, and for your training session, and for having conducted such a wonderful session. Though we are a small group of people, it was really very nice to be here, and it was worthwhile listening to you all. Back to you.
Toastmaster DTM Darren Hajar, would you like to share some thoughts?
Yes, thank you, DTM Kashitan. Actually, Dr. Makhlouf is my favorite trainer, even in Arabic and English. So any topic, I trust that he will get the new idea, new updating information. So wow, even in leadership, I saw the poster, so I attend immediately. It's a wonderful workshop. Maybe it's advanced level for me, but it's okay. I have to push myself and get this opportunity and listen to my favorite Dr. Makhlouf. Thank you so much. Really was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for that feedback. Yes, I mean, there are sometimes things we learn that might not seem relevant to us right at this particular moment, but maybe you will find yourself in a situation, whether it's in a work or even in a social environment, where you say, oh, I have to drive this change. And suddenly all the learnings that you had picked up from Dr. Makhlouf will come to you. Oh, I know what to do. I have the template with me. And possibly, if you have lost the PowerPoint, you can always message Makhlouf and you'll get the template. Najwa, would you like to share your thoughts?
First, I'm so happy to see you all. This is more important. And thank you, Dr. Makhlouf, for the beneficial training. Really, it expands our thoughts. Like you think that you have the solution, you know where you are going to, then you discover, yes, there are some obstacles you have to think about before you take your decision. Thank you so much for this training. Thank you, Kajitan, also for sharing.
Thank you so much. DTM Wafa.
I enjoyed the training and I wrote lots of notes because it's for the first time I hear about the leadership access. Like I've attended several leadership courses, but the leadership access, I did not got it before. So lots of inputs, and I need to work a lot on filling and dancing among these 10 roles and passing through these axes. Thank you. Back to you, Kajit.
Thank you. And before I sign off, let me share my feedback, Dr. Mohamed Makhlouf. As we are always in this situations, and especially in my last 10-15 years, I am always in that similar situation where I have to drive change. How do I get people to motivate? And of course, there are different frameworks for managing leadership. This is a very interesting framework, and everything that we learn from different people, different leaders, different trainers, we pick up something, and that becomes our toolbox for becoming effective leaders. You have a very interesting module on leadership. I am sure you have many other things also that form the toolbox, your trainer's toolbox on leadership, on communication. And I'm glad that you shared this particular session with us. That concludes my session, my role today as a Toastmaster of the Day. Over to you as a club president.
Thank you very much, DTM Kaizen, for this amazing session conducted by you. Thank you very much, Najwa, Sindumul, Wafa, Kaizen, Srinivas, and Dareen for attending our meeting today, and hope to see you all in third Sunday of each month. And we will keep forwarding our posters and our meetings everywhere. Please join us every time. Thank you, team of trainers. We will rock it next time, inshallah. Thank you very much. And with that, I will adjourn the meeting.
So
Good night, all.
For a start, let's start putting our